understand how dangerous pregnancy is, how women, end up having lifelong ailments, permanent issues after carrying children, that women be losing their teeth, losing their hair, losing their eyesight, diabetes, high blood pressure. They suddenly have these new diseases, tendons and bones have been pushed out of place and never go back to their normal position. All of the complications that can happen from carrying children. Morning sickness. I just heard about this morning sickness. I forgot the name of it, but it's an extreme form of morning sickness. I don't recall the name. If you do, pop it in the comments. But it is an extreme form of morning sickness, not just like your horrible morning sickness, but like morning sickness where there was a woman. The reason I heard about this is because a woman recently ended her life by suicide because she had this, and it was such an extreme experience of morning sickness. Now that I understand what goes into carrying children, now that I understand how dangerous it is to deliver babies, how women be dying in childbirth all the time, how the United States has one of the highest birth mortality rates, how Black women especially, we have the highest birth mortality rates in this country. Now that I understand how dangerous giving birth is, now that I understand that women do the vast majority of raising children, married or not, that there are a lot of single married mothers out there doing 100% of the load when it comes to child rearing in the house, despite having a whole ass husband up in that bitch. Now that I understand that you essentially, as a woman, if you decide to have a child, you have to be prepared mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, and financially to do it alone, whether you're married or not, because you might end up being one of them single mothers who are married, single married mothers. Now that I understand what really goes into having children, I'm starting to think that women are not supposed to be having kids at the rate that we be having kids in the modern era.